He'd never be in the Epstein emails because that would mean he knows how to use his email. Adam Carolla.
Yeah, get it on. Got to get it on. No choice but to get it on. Mandate you get it on. Jiaoying Summers in the studio. She's got a special, man. It's out on Hulu?
Yes.
It's on Hulu. What species are you? Is that right?
Yeah. What species are you? I'm trying to find out the different species of humans so I can be racist against them. I need to find out what they are made of.
Ah, all right. What do you think? Who are the best?
I think the best are the a really, really, really white person tell me they are a quarter black or Native American. I just it's suspicious.
Suspicious. You don't trust that.
I just don't see Native American in them. Maybe on the blood on their hand.
Here's what appears. Let me tell you my take on the Native Americans.
Yeah.
They're like paprika, the spice.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit is good. But you can't dump the whole thing in.
Mm-hmm.
So the 100% Native American, fat alcoholic who doesn't work all day. But if you're just like 1/10 Cherokee, that's what gives you your tenacity.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it's good. But it's a seasoning. You know what I mean?
Guys, in Harvard too. Diversity. Yeah, you can own casinos if you have 10%.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't want too much, but you still get a little casino bump.
That's nice.
And it's a fine spice.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah. Now there are other cultures, German, Italian. You can just be all Italian or all German. No problem.
Yeah.
Maybe you're successful, maybe you're not, but you can be all of that. You see what I'm saying? But you cannot be all American Indian.
Yeah.
It's a disaster.
That's true.
It doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You can be all Chinese.
Been watching Yellowstone, and I saw you hang out with Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
You guys are cute together.
Yeah. Well, I took him out we went on a date for his 70th birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, except for he's my kind of guy in that there was a UFC fight. I had a couple of tickets, and somebody said to me, well, why don't you invite Kevin Costner? And then I said, well, he's never going to go with me to a UFC fight. Why would he do that? And someone said, well, I don't know. He likes you.
We need a bodyguard.
Maybe he would go, and carry you in like Whitney Houston. So I said, well, it's not going to work. But I said, all right, I'll do it anyway. So I hit him up. I said, you want to go to a UFC fight? He said, when is it? I said, this Saturday. He goes, well, okay, let's go. I said, okay. And then we got to the UFC fight. We're sitting there, and at some point he said, I've somehow figured out that it was his birthday, his 70th birthday.
Big one.
He never said anything, and he wasn't doing anything. Obviously he didn't have anything to do, because when I said, you want to go to a fight, he didn't go, well, that's my birthday and I got plans.
That's so funny.
This is funny.
Yeah, that's a real friend.
Well, I like the guy. I got another guy I'm interested in. I want to get your take on this. Okay?
Yes.
All right, so good to be some Indian, but not all Indian.
I agree. I think I don't want to be racist, but if you look at Miss World, all the Indian Miss World, they all look.
Oh, you're talking that Indian.
Yeah.
I'm talking American
Native
Indian.
American. I just feel like for 100% pure Native American Indian, they don't have access to do things that to utilize the Native American power. But if you are running around in normal society, being white or black or brown, and you have Native American, you know how to utilize the benefits you have as Native American. It's really great if you know how to use it.
I was talking to one of my son's friends. His mom is American Indian, or part American Indian. His dad is not at all. And he gets a check from the casino. The tribe sends him a check every month. His mom gets money.
Oh, my God.
By the way, free money doesn't help people, everybody. I don't know if you want to check obesity and alcoholism and stuff like that amongst the tribe, but sitting home waiting for a check fucks people up. Well, it fucks up bears, and it fucks up people, and it fucks up all of God's creatures.
It really does. If you never earn that money, the money is going to make you pay. It really does make you pay when people don't earn their own money and getting it just falling around.
Yeah. Speaking of earning money, on Hulu and Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. So I'm the second Chinese Disney princess after Mulan. I'm already a man, so very excited.
And that's out as we speak.
Yes, it came out November 8th.
Also, I want to talk about this. Now, this is a weird one. I have a few friends who study TV commercials. Nobody else studies TV commercials. I do. No one else does. Mostly, I'm ridiculed for studying TV commercials. But as I've said, that's where all the information about your society is right now. Like, it's a timestamp.
It is.
You should go back and look at the commercials from the 70s. Like, Bob never wanted a second cup of my coffee. It's a woman going into a suicidal shame spiral because her husband didn't love her coffee, which doesn't exist. That commercial would be super confusing if you ran it now, but it was not confusing then. Mm-hmm. Commercials cannot be confusing. They can be everything, but they can't be confusing.
That's true.
Now, Dawson's a commercial watcher.
Yep.
And Brad, the weird guy watches football here, is also a commercial watcher.
I dig Brad.
I don't know anybody else that watches commercials but Dawson and Brad and myself. Everyone else fast forwards through them or streams by, or they don't pay attention. They don't pay attention. But there's this one that's been going a little weird for me, which is Billy Bob Thornton is doing the phone commercial, right?
Yeah.
And it's for some
Either
cell phone.
Verizon or T-Mobile.
Yeah, one of those things, right? And then they got Luke Wilson to go do the other one, for the other one. And all of a sudden, Luke Wilson is got some sort of homespun thing where he's like walking in a denim jacket, and he's walking down a country road, and he's like, people in these parts, they appreciate value. And I'm like, you're Luke Wilson. What? You don't play a rancher. Do you play a rancher on a long-running series that I'm unaware of? Like, why? Where'd that come from?
He's McConaughey adjacent. He's the affordable McConaughey.
He also was in Horizon, the Kevin Costner Western. Maybe that's it. But all of a sudden, he's like, people around these parts, pert near flip when they got their cell bill. And he's doing this kind of homespun Americana thing that I don't know what it is. I don't know when he's to me, he's the guy from Idiocracy and a bunch of other stuff. But
yeah,
fine.
Legally Blonde. He's a lawyer.
Right.
Well, the other thing, too, when I saw this commercial, I question whether or not it's a direct attack against the Billy Bob Thornton commercial.
That's what I thought it was.
So,
well, now, Billy...
Is Luke Wilson totally acting in this, or is he supposed to be this homespun?
Is he making fun of Billy Bob?
I don't know.
Well,
if you told
Billy,
me it was from Texas, I'd believe it.
All right, so something happened. So Billy Bob, in the first commercials, is walking around, and he has Liz Warren's haircut. He has Senator Liz Warren. He has her hair in the first version of this. And it was driving me nuts because...
Speaking of the right amount of Native American, Liz Warren,
perfect amount.
Paprika.
So successful.
Yes.
Yeah. If you look at her hair and you look at his... Just show me Billy Bob's first... the only ones that ever come up is Billy Bob's T-Mobile, whatever. Just throw one up there. But the point is he... You can just play it, but apartment or wardrobe doesn't break it in a little bit. And by the way, I've made movies. You don't hand like a guy on a construction site a brand new denim shirt that's just brand new with creases in it and stuff. You wash it 10 times and you rough it up a little, then you put it on the guy and he looks like that's his construction shirt. So now I'm wondering what's up with this hat.
Yeah,
so I come over here and I start complaining. with the guys. What's up with the hat? What's up with Billy's hat? First he's got the Liz Warren hair.
Lesbian hair.
He's got lesbian hair. Now he's got a weird, mysterious hat.
There's something going on.
So I start saying, what's going on with the hat? And then, of course, all my friends go, I don't know, because I don't waste time watching commercials, you asshole. But Brad knows. Brad says, oh, yeah, I've seen the hat. I said, what's wrong with the hat? It's too new. Okay. So then I say to Andrew, go online and find me that hat. It's the latest T-Mobile commercial. It's the newest one.
Yesterday, twice.
It's the newest one. They play it all during football. They play it during football. Yep. I go find that. Well, he goes online, but he finds, I don't know, Andrew, 8 commercials, 4 commercials, no hat commercial, just weird Liz Warren lesbian hair commercial, no hat. So the latest one is not, they didn't put it up. So I'm like, what's going on? So then I'm sitting and watching the game and nobody's paying attention and pow, hat commercial pops up with Billy Bob. And I yell, Brad, hat, everyone, hat. I got to yell out what screen it's on because there's 5 TVs. I yell like beta screen, Charlie, hat. And everyone's looking at me going, yeah, okay, relax. And the hat, there is no hair coming out around it or under it. It's pure black. It was put on in post. It's a CGI hat.
No.
Dawson, it's a CGI hat. No, black and perfect.
Oh, no.
It's a post hat.
It's a hijab.
Why?
Yeah.
First of all, I loved Liz Warren lesbian hair when I first saw him at the Lilith Fair.
Thank you. But, they're good. Good band. Good live.
But why? Why the over effort? What are they covering up?
Okay.
Look, this is the
he
kind
had
of
too many people come up to him and go, what the fuck with the hair in that commercial?
Right. And so they AI'd a hat on him.
They AI'd a hat on him.
At his behest, maybe?
It is behat. That's it's called a behat when you have a request about a hat. Oh. When you insist that somebody, you should know about American culture.
Yeah.
When you insist that somebody put a hat on you, it's called a behat.
Oh.
Yeah, at your behat.
At your behat. At his own behat.
Oh, no.
They teach that in 3rd grade English.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
this is a scandal. This is bigger than McCarthy and the commies. This is
huge. This is huge.
You can't AI a hat.
Yeah,
you can't AI a hat.
Thornton.
They have all the money in the world. They should have the word of people to actually tell him this hair is not going to work. And
they run this commercial all during football, and they put their spots on the internet, but not this one, which is weird because they have all the other ones on there, not the post hat one. And it got added after he got so much shit from the guys in his band about having weird strawberry blonde hair that he insisted a hat be put on in post. And they didn't think anyone would notice.
Oh, wow.
And they didn't think I would have the balls to speak about it.
Now, this is confirmed. It's an AI hat.
Here's what we know so far.
Okay.
And I know you probably wanted to talk about this as well.
Yes, I am. I think that's probably the reason why Angelina Jolie removed the dragon tattoo on her arm when she saw that hat.
Did she remove it, or is that just
she
AI?
Removed it. Yeah, it could be AI, just makeup.
Okay, so everything's in question. Here's what we know. The hair from the commercial is weird and embarrassing and sad and looks weird. Like the very first time I saw it, I just yelled at the TV, what the fuck is going on? And so did everyone else. So there's no way this didn't trickle down to Billy Bob, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody, he's been on the internet. He's seen the tweets. His buddies in the band, he has a fucking band, must have told, people have told Billy Bob. All right, that much we know. It got to Billy Bob.
It feels like the hair looked like the last few days of Bruce Jenner.
The last days of Bruce Jenner.
When he slowly just have the bands and going away.
When he was becoming a woman.
Yeah.
Wow, I want to read that book.
Yeah, you're at the end of the Bruce Jenner era with that hair. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, if you can find a Liz Warren pick and whatever pick, you can do an A and a B. It's pretty damn close. Okay, so here's what we know. We don't know everything for certain, but here's what we know. The hair was a mess, and he was made aware of it. Mm-hmm. He also knew that this was a campaign where they shot 8 of these things, but only 4 had aired.
Right.
Right? So he knew this whole hair campaign was going into the new year. He's contractually shot like 8 of these things.
Lots of cycles.
Got paid, and this thing's going. The new one's going to come out every 2 weeks on NFL, and he's got to sit around and watch fucking football on Sunday with his bandmates and start laughing every time he pops up, right?
Transition into the new year as a woman, yeah.
Right. So he got hold of somebody and said, when's the next one dropping? And they said, well, it's going to come out in 2 days. And they went, not with that. I don't want weird fucking hair guy in that thing. And they went, well, Billy, listen, Sling Blade, we didn't shoot one with a French fried potato on your head. Thank you. We don't have a hat. It's not on. You didn't do it. You did it with the weird Liz Warren, lesbian, pre-op Bruce Jenner hair. And then he went, can you get a hat onto my head? Post. And they went, like, what kind of hat, you know? And they went, well, like the guy'd wear like a black baseball hat, like a ball hat. Why wasn't he wearing a hat in the first? Why no hat for the first 4? Where's the hat, bro? You're out walking the country roads. Where's the hat? No hat. 5th one, hat pops in. But it's too black. It looks like it's felt. It looks like it's like black felt. Listen. If you are doing, let's just say you're in wardrobe, right? Your wardrobe. And you go, what are we doing? We're doing a T-Mobile commercial with Billy Bob. And they go, well, what's the deal? You know, jeans, flannel, leather belt, big belt buckle, some boots. He's walking the country, heartland shit, right? Flyover, you know, salt of the earth shit. Sorry. We're looking at Liz Warren's hair and Billy Bob's hair. Okay, it's pretty good. It's the same color. Okay. I bring this up to you. Uh-huh. The wardrobe chick, you know what she'd do? She would get a trucker's hat. She would get like a trucker type hat. It's the type of hat Billy Bob would keep in the back pocket of his Wranglers, right?
Right.
And she'd do up some sort of fake insignia. That was like Joe Bob's Truck and Co. or something, something they could clear.
Billy Bob's Ranch.
Something's clearable, and they'd take it and they'd age it down. They'd like scuff up the brim a little, and they'd age it up. They put a little of that weird sort of clay dirt on it, you know, and sort of knock it down. And it would call for, in the script, it would go, he's wearing a trucker's hat. That hat's been with him for 14 years now, and he walks the highways and the byways of the heartland. They wouldn't say jet black, weird, brand new felt hat.
Right.
It wouldn't do that. That hat was put on in post.
In post to cover up his transition hair.
Now,
transition hair.
There's one hole in this theory.
Go ahead.
Because the new hat commercial appears to be a retaliation again to Luke Wilson. So I don't know that these were all recorded prior. I'd have to see the commercial again, but it seemed like it was a direct response to Luke Wilson's
here's what I'm doing.
Response to him.
All right, well, you got to find, now you can't find the commercial.
Right.
You're going to have to just set the TiVo
It'll
up.
be on Monday Night Football tonight. We can record it, I'm sure.
All right, let's try.
Yeah.
We got to get to the bottom of this.
At the very least, we can film it on a phone.
Jiaoying may have a recording of it in her car.
She does,
I know she
probably.
wanted to talk about this.
We were talking about this 5 minutes before the show. She probably didn't have time.
That's very interesting. They have so much money for the AT&T budget, and they put on this. This is.
It's a brand new generic flat. Okay, but here's what I'm going to say. This.
It's like,
And we just cooked one up, but that's what it looks like. Can I say this? Let me tell you how Billy Bob rolls. They said the only reason he's doing this commercial is because they said, we will give you $1 million for 1 day's work.
Yeah.
1 day's work. And they went, what are we doing? We're just going to go out to Bakersfield. We're going to go on this guy's ranch, and you're just going to walk up and down, and you're going to be talking about cell coverage and service. We're going to do a bunch of them. We'll just knock them all out in 1 day. So that's why there is no hat. See, I think if he shot 3 of them and then was going back to shoot 3 2 months later, he'd show up with a hat.
Yeah, it was a quickie.
It was a quickie. It was a money grab and a hat set. Mm-hmm. And that's a post hat.
Though, maybe the hair thing did get to him. And he's just like, he's there on the set. And he's not thinking. He's like, God damn it. Anybody got a goddamn hat? And then they had Amazon order one. And had it delivered to the set.
They would have aged it down.
Yeah,
they should have.
Yeah.
But maybe they were on a time crunch.
No, that's a post hat. That's a post hat.
See,
and by the way, it's not on the internet because it's too
believable.
weird.
I know. It's believable, though.
It's a believable for you for you mortals, but not for this genius. I blew the lid off his lid.
Yep.
It's even more embarrassing. He should just commit to the lesbian hair. Just be like, I support trans community.
Is there going to be another commercial without a hat? See, I don't think so. I think it's all hat head now.
Yeah, maybe a cowboy hat next time he's going to put on, Photoshop one on.
All right, somebody tell me the truth, because I can't live in this world.
There should be a documentary called The Last Days of Bruce Jenner.
If you look at photo of Last Day of Bruce Jenner, it's the same thing. There's a little spiky pixel, little front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. By the way, I was early Bruce Jenner money. He came in. I told Dr. Drew. I walked into Loveline 1997. I said, that dude is turning into a chick. And everyone looked at me and went, I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, I'm like, he is turning into a chick. This is 97, maybe 98. And everyone looked at me, including Drew, and just went, I don't know what you're talking about. He's the world's greatest athlete. And sure enough. And if you ask Drew, that'll be his example of how does Adam know everything. He'll go, he was on to Bruce.
Yeah, he is the world's greatest athlete. And now, whatever the name is, Caitlyn Jenner is living off all the glory of the athlete, right? I mean, she's great. I mean, she's famous the day she was born because of Bruce Jenner.
Yeah.
If she was just transitioning, she's a random bitch. Nobody know who she is. She won't be on cover Vogue.
That's true.
She's living off the legacy of a man she was. That's sexist, but that's true, though. I mean, if she was just a random person transitioning into a woman, nobody want her on Vogue.
That's a good point.
She's not going to date a 24-year-old hot Malibu supermodel. It's because she's got the Bruce Jenner money. And fame and success.
I'm told that Joey, who's a crack, he's a staff member who can find anything on the internet, says there's no hat commercial on the internet. So
that's why it's strange.
It's suspicious.
They're embarrassed. They're embarrassed. It looked like a hijab. That's what it looked like.
Yeah. Like, did you say hand job?
Hijab, like how Muslim women put on there.
Right.
It's like tied up black right here, just cover up
black
the head.
hand job. Got it.
Hand job, hijab.
All right. Now another news. I don't know what's going on, but I like hash browns. You like breakfast?
Hash browns, the potatoes?
Yeah.
I like them because it fill you up. You have hash browns, it's carbs.
It's so good. It's the best in the diner. And then I realize you cannot get hash browns. So I'm in Malibu. There's no hash browns in all of Malibu because they're only highfalutin restaurants and they won't do hash browns. They do cube potatoes, new potatoes, purple potatoes, breakfast potatoes. They do everything, but they don't do fucking hash browns, which are the best. So, and we're going to have to, I got to get Rick Caruso elected so I can snap into action here and start laying down some laws, which is Here would be my law for breakfast. If you want to serve breakfast, and these places all serve breakfast, it's the same law that I have with your fucking retarded passion fruit iced tea, which, by the way, is going away because nobody likes it.
Passion fruit look like snobs. You see,
Yeah.
like
It's horrible.
like old calm with some yellow gooey thing in there.
Yeah, like
Orange
a hand
juice, just-
job
yeah.
that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are allowed to serve your shitty passion fruit iced tea. I will allow you to serve that as a restaurant. But you must serve regular iced tea, and then you can do that, and no one will fucking order it. But you can't have no iced tea and just passion fruit iced tea. And you're allowed to have new potatoes, breakfast potatoes, purple potatoes, cube potatoes, whatever the fuck you want with your potatoes, but you must have hash browns first, and then you could have the other ones. So I was in Boston. I was at the hotel. They gave me a voucher for breakfast or whatever. Got the breakfast sandwich. It came with tater tots. Now, I don't know what's going down with the dumbing down of America, but everyone I know loves tater tots, and I fucking don't like tater tots. I don't want them in my breakfast burrito. Everyone loves them in the breakfast burrito. I don't want them on the side. I want fucking hash browns on the side, and all tater tots are a bunch of little mini hard hash browns.
Made for children and poor people.
Made for children and poor people and people that are 100% American Indian. Those are the only... That's their business.
It's pre-packaged, right?
I don't know.
It's pre-packaged food,
Listen,
fake food.
tater tots made a comeback. And for some reason, all the dumb shits say they love the tater tots. I love fucking hash browns. But anyway, comes with tater tots. I didn't eat them. I gave them to Mike August. Then, are you ready?
Yes.
I was at the Four Seasons Hotel in Austin. And I got to say, we do the Joe Rogan show. They got us a couple of places at the Four Seasons. Very nice. And you get this voucher. It's like $100 worth of food, you spend. So I went down. I said, well, I'm going to have me some breakfast.
Yeah.
And I went down and I looked at the breakfast menu at Four Seasons. And they had like breakfast potatoes, because of course, it's the fucking Four Seasons. They're not going to have hash browns. But one thing had an egg dish, an omelet, whatever, and it said, and hash browns. And I was like, are you kidding me? Hash browns at the Four Seasons? Because it's high fucking falutin. And everyone says to me, everyone tries to argue with me all the time. Whenever I go, where the fuck are the hash browns? You know what? Half the answer I go, well, maybe they don't have them because they're too expensive. Too expensive. Waffle House and IHOP has hash browns. It's not a money thing. It's a snobbery thing.
Yes.
They're snobs.
Yeah.
So I get excited and I say, all right, give me the omelet with the hash browns. And it shows up and it's an omelet. And then there's two round, what looks like it's like if you took a hockey puck and you cut it in half and there's just two round hockey pucks of potatoes. And I'm like, not hash browns. Stop fucking doing this to hash browns. Stop putting them in your weird shapes. Stop doing the fucking tater tots. I want a pile of hash browns that I can mix in with the yolk and slide over and get some, not these weird, hard, shiny pucks, but it's all not, there's not a human being that orders this that wants the hash browns in this weird, hard form. Nobody wants it. It says hash browns. Give us fucking hash browns. Can you just give us fucking hash? Everyone I know, when they go out to breakfast, fucking kids, adults, everybody, they all fucking love hash browns. I don't go to breakfast anywhere in Malibu because there's no place that serves hash browns. They serve hard cooked cubes of potatoes that are burnt on all fucking sides and they don't absorb anything and they don't. What is going on? Why? Why this self-imposed hash brown prison sentence? Why do we do this?
What did the hash brown do? Because the name Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call it hash white.
It's racist.
Hash yellow.
It's fancy restaurants think that hash browns, like what they do is they go, oh, you want hash browns? Go to the fucking IHOP in Van Nuys. We're so-and-so with a French name in Malibu.
Right.
We do new purple cube potatoes that nobody wants.
The places.
And don't mix. By the way, it doesn't. The
No
thing about
flavor.
the hash browns is you mix. You get the mix. You get the yolk over here and you slide. You do a little ketchup on the edge of the fork and you do this little thing where you get a little piece of egg and omelet in there.
Hash
and it all,
browns are the breakfast mop.
Maybe if you keep eating hash brown, you cannot become gender fluid because it's fluid. They want people to just become gay.
you think there's something in it?
I think you're just not gonna. I don't know. I
You
think
know,
hash
look
brown
up-
just.
I swear to God, look up Four Seasons, Austin, Texas, like hash brown or something. See if I find. They give me 2 hockey pucks of hash brown, which are 2. By the way, the ratio between the golden cooked part and kind of the fluffy milky part has to be right. This ratio's all off. There's not enough. It's the same with the tater tots. There's too much. First off, you have to use a knife to cut it because you can't use the side of your fork. It's too fucking hard. It's a disaster.
so weird. People are just trying to sound fancy. They don't even know. This is crazy.
It's crazy,
I'm
right?
hungry now. I want some hash browns.
You should only try to eat in places for breakfast where the waitress shows up with coffee in hand.
Yeah.
Those places always have hash browns.
Yeah.
Yes, they're ready to give it to you.
And if they call you hun,
Yeah.
it's going to be even better hash
Yeah.
browns.
Points. Yep.
Man, man.
Can I top you off, hun?
Yeah.
You want to be topped off, hun?
Yeah.
You get that, you hear that. That's Hash Brown City, USA.
Yep.
So fucking sad. Tater tots in Boston and fucking hockey pucks in Austin.
You can eat it like ice cream. You use a spoon. You have to eat it with a spoon.
That's
Scoop it out.
a
It's
great
crazy.
John Hyatt song,
That's
man.
my hash brown blues. I got the hash brown blues. Tater tots in Boston. Hockey pucks in Austin. I got me
Yams in
singing.
Wisconsin.
I'm singing them hash brown blues.
Oh, God.
New potatoes, get them out of here. Fingerling potatoes, I ain't no queer. I can write the hash brown blues. I got him, and it's just fuck you very much, San Francisco and L.A., because you're the ones who did this.
That could be the new Don Hodiak song.
Put a hash brown blues into AI, Dustin.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get a good song going.
Sad.
Yeah. All right, Jiaoying, what do you got?
I talk about the Four Seasons in Austin. That's where I rode my cowboy. Remember, I had a one night stand, and I just thought I'd never see the guy again. And it turns out I know he's gonna propose to me because I picked the rings. I know the rings. I know what they look like. I picked them. So he has them. He's gonna ask me to marry him soon.
He is he's the advertising computer guy, or
He
a
was
different guy?
the Tesla guy who was in Tesla, and now he left Tesla. He got into filming. So I hired him as my videographer last year.
Not the band Tesla.
No, the Tesla, the autistic Elon Tesla.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
There is a band. When you say he was in Tesla,
No.
I'd go, was he playing the bass?
No, he doesn't know music. He likes music. He can't sing.
Right.
Yeah, but turns out
that's-
I trapped him.
But you trapped him in Austin?
Four Seasons, Austin. I stayed there, and I wasn't going to have sex with him, not because I'm not a hoe. It's because I cannot afford to have a one night stand. I always wanted to marry that guy later, even though it's a pity fuck. So I can't have one night stand due to personal shortcomings. Because as a Chinese woman, when you're growing up, we don't have a sex talk. When I had my period, I was watching the Chinese palace shows where the king have 3,000 wives. They are competing to get pregnant. If you saw each other get pregnant, they will get them poisoned, so they get a miscarriage. So you just see people losing the babies. That's all I know. So when I had my period, I said, "Mom, I lost the baby." And she beat me up. She thought I had sex. Turns out I just had my period. So she told me, "You are becoming a woman now, so you can't touch yourself." I said, "What do you touch myself?" She goes, "Just can't do it. You're gonna get uglier."
From touching yourself?
Yes, I said, "But you told me it's not possible." She goes, "Everything's possible. You work at Nike's, right?" I said, "Actually, I am at Reebok. They didn't take me." It was so basically I don't know how to touch myself. When I was single, I don't use toys. When I have sex with a man, I want to marry them. So I realized I can't afford that. So when I had sex,
Right. So, like, even if you're throwing a pity fuck
Yeah.
at a guy, your Chinese heritage will kick in.
Yeah, trying
And
to
you'll-
rescue him.
Right.
To be his full-time slave.
Whereas I'm, from America
Yeah.
and from the Valley, and I'm an atheist. So if I was doing a pity fuck,
Yeah.
or what we used to call a mercy mission, I think back then, I could go home and not worry about it.
Yeah, I will try to think about what should I do, because Confucius would punish me for being a whole.
So you threw the guy pity fuck.
Actually, he was very hot, and I
okay.
felt that I want to fuck him, but I know I can't afford it. He's gonna probably gonna date other girls, because nobody wants to date a female comedian. So but the girls at the comedy club, they saw him, like, oh man, he's so hot, I want to fuck him.
Oh, okay.
As I told
Right.
everyone I want to fuck him, I said
At
I'll
the
fuck
Four
him.
Seasons you're staying.
Then I stayed at Four Seasons. I had a deal. I had a deal at the Four Seasons. I was gonna stay there for a cheap amount. So I said, I have a stalker. Can you drive me back to the Four Seasons? He said, of course. And then I said, let's have 10 shots. And he said, I don't drink that much. So I just drink. And then he
had
said,
some
have a
shots.
good night. We had 10 shots at the bar. I said, do you want some tea? Let's have some tea to sober up. He said, where? I said, in my room. He's like, okay. He went up there. I went to the bathroom to clean my armpit and my vagina. I wanted to wash it real quick so it smelled good.
Yeah.
I got to bed naked, and he was making the tea. He's like, "You're naked." He covers his eyes.
Ah.
I said, either you're gay or autistic. I don't know, but you're not going anywhere. So I said, we're gonna have sex. He's like, I don't want, you don't have a condom. I said, I Uber eat a condom right now.
Oh, that's right.
Also
you Ubered.
DoorDashed.
Right. I
DoorDash-
should have fucking done that with hash browns.
Isn't that smart? Uber
I should
eats
have
it.
Uber eat it.
To Malibu.
It's like, is there a fucking Waffle House anywhere
Yes,
around
you
here?
Uber eats
Go
it.
give me some hash browns.
DoorDash it too. See which one's faster. DoorDash did not arrive, so next day they gave me a plan B. But anyway, so it turns out he called me back, and he just wanted to date me. And then I got to know him, and now he loved my children. They call him dad, and then now he's gonna marry me because I picked the ring already. I know he has a ring. I don't know when he's asking me, but I trapped him. He's a cowboy. He's a
So romantic.
Texas boy from Cleveland, Ohio, Texas. He's very.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyways, so I got myself a man now.
Good for
Thank you. I talk about him first time here. I wasn't
Yeah.
hopeful, and you told me that to have hope. Maybe it will work out. It did work out. Good.
I mean, the story is not over yet.
As long as I don't do anything crazy, I think it will be fine.
We have the Hash Browns on My Mind, the song.
Hash brown on my mind.
Can we, is there music we can play or just
No,
the
but-
lyrics?
Can we listen? Can you sing it?
This
We'll
is
ask
A-
AI to,
Oh, nice.
Is
to
this-
add music, to put. I will produce it tonight,
Okay.
Ooh.
but it's pretty genius. I mean,
AI just knocked this out.
just knock this out
Wow.
in less than a second. Less than a second.
Less than a second.
Less than a second.
All right. We'll see if it's better or worse than Steve Miller's Abracadabra. Okay. You got it? You got
Yeah,
the
I
lyric?
just can't see it from this angle. There we go. Here we go. Verse 1. I left my boots in Anchorage, took a southbound plane, chasing crispy golden shreds to ease a wanderer's pain. Landed in old Boston where the harbor wind blows cold, but the plate they set before me, Lord, it ruined my soul. 'Cause they served me little barrels like a school lunch afterthought. I said, ma'am, I asked for hash browns. She said, honey, those are tots.
Wow. This is good.
I want hash browns, the real kind, flat and sizzling on the grill, greasy peace of mind. Not a puck, not a patty, not a tot in disguise, just those diner-style shreds that bring tears to my eyes. I've been a drifter, a rambler, but one thing I can't find is a plate of proper hash browns, and it's weighing on my mind.
Wow.
That's
Less than a second.
beautiful.
Listen.
We're ruined.
It's better than most Eagle songs. Most. Now, the thing that's weird, and we should, Dawson, you should, we'll figure it. Because remember, Richard Marx was explaining to me that there are Eagle songs I like, and I said, yeah, there are Eagle songs I like. Like, I like New Kid in Town, but why do I like that song when Don Henley and what's his name write super shitty songs all day?
Because of J.D. Souther.
It's another guy. Right. So it's always somebody else who wrote. if there's 3 songs, like if there's any Rod Stewart songs you ever like, he never wrote them because he writes shit songs. You see, like that's. But JD, I'm curious what else. We should find out what he wrote. But anyway, what music do you listen to?
I like the Beatles. I like Barbara Streisand. I love Janis Joplin. I like. I do not dislike Taylor Swift. I don't relate to her music. It's just about I'm a tall, white, beautiful white girl with legs for days. I got dumped. I'm a dog. Nobody want me. I OD'd in the hotel room while my boyfriend cheating on me. I relate to like Janis Joplin kind of struggle. I don't get Taylor Swift. I don't cry. I don't feel bad for her when she get dumped because she has dicks lined up for her. Like,
There's a line of dicks going around the
There's
block.
There's option for her. Yeah, I just don't feel bad. You cry for 2 days.
Right.
You got all the money. You look beautiful. You got everything. I don't relate to it. Not because she's not good. I just don't relate to any of her music. Yeah, I like ugly people with talent scream their like Amy Winehouse. I want people die for their music. I want them to be so tortured that their art is good.
You know, there was a Chinese singing group that was popular. I'm looking at you, Andrew. Pink Lady. Was Pink Lady, were they Chinese?
Pink Lady.
Have you ever heard of Pink Lady?
They probably have their name in Chinese. That's they always translate in different things.
From the 70s. And they were super hot Chinese singing duo.
They're Japanese, huh?
The worst, most confusing, shitty show. And they said, okay, let's do it. And in 1980 or 79 or whatever it was, Pink Lady and Jeff came out.
Oh.
And it's Jeff Altman, the comedian, who must have pictures of Letterman being pegged from behind or something, because he would always show up on Letterman and he'd go, Dave, a big beefy butt steak, big beefy. And Letterman would laugh and laugh and laugh. And then everyone else would go, what's going on? This isn't funny. And then he'd come back a year later and be big beefy.
I have a theory for you. It was not going to be popular, but it's the truth. Do you know why the Korean K-pop guys look like little boys?
No.
Pretty little boys. It's because a Japanese man who grew up in San Francisco. He's very rich. He's a pedophile. He loves young little boys. He went back to Japan. He's the founding father of Japanese pop.
Yeah.
So he started to get those pretty little boys to take those hormone things. So they maintain 14 years old, and he raped all of them. But because Japanese culture is the hierarchy, they don't. Even though they were raped, they thank him for making them famous. And then it influenced all Asia's beauty standard on men. Even you see Asian men now, the K-pop guys, they all look white skin, skinny little girls. Because this one single Japanese American pedophile shaped the beauty standard of Asian men.
I want to say this. While that was a horrific tale about a Japanese man raping underage Korean boys, still funnier than Jeff Altman's monologue.
No, he looks stupid. He just really looks stupid.
Well, let's
at his eyes.
Go back. I got to get that tempura joke in one more.
Tempura joke?
He didn't get to use his tempura material, which was still
all right. I'm sorry.
And they're called Pink Lady. Your special is what species are you?
Yeah.
Do you think they called themselves Pink Lady because maybe they wanted to say ladies?
I think because the premier pussy in Asia is pink pussy. I think because their pussy probably is pink, so they are like a top shelf pussy.
I got a different theory.
Okay.
I think that hat was CG'd on in post. No, here's what I think. Tony, you know what the hottest group was? Tony Orlando and Dawn. Dawn is 2 chicks.
Wow.
It's not Tony Orlando and Dawn's. It's Dawn. So back then, they did a lot of stuff. You know, they do what black people do now. I go keep all my monies. You know what I mean? They pluralize when they shouldn't, and that's what Pink Lady. I just want to hear 1 minute of Jeff Altman talking fucking show.
That's why they bombed Pearl Harbor. That's because
That's
of
right.
Jeff
Some-
Altman. He's
Some
such a
coked
loser.
up comedian saw the least funny. No, a coked up executive saw the least funny comedian working and put him together with two women who don't speak English, and then said, "We're doing a variety show."
That's
They've got
insane.
green. They spent a lot of money. Boom. Let's do it.
It's crazy, right?
I don't know. He just has like he's like this Jeff Altman. I don't know how he probably just like doing something for the executives.
What are Pink Lady doing right now? Are they
Where are
working
pink
as-
ladies? Are they probably still alive? They are Asians.
probably working as comfort women now?
The comfort women are only the Chinese and Koreans. Chinese and Koreans.
we
When
don't-
Japanese made us the comfort women to serve their
Yeah.
soldiers, they were raping everyone.
Yeah, if you were starting a band, though, you'd want to call it
Comfort woman, yes.
Comfort woman, right?
Comfort ladies.
Yeah. Okay. The members of the Japanese band Pink Lady, me and
Solo career.
have been active in their solo careers, sometimes collaborating on new music like Boogie Wonderland and performing Pink Lady hits.
When they go out solo, do they call themselves Pink Ladies?
Yeah, they call themselves Pink Ladies when they go out solo. What the hell? Never heard of Pink Lady, huh?
I never heard of them. I think Jeff Altman made them famous in America. I mean, during the 70s, I think after war, people like entertainment, and the Japanese musicians are even popular in China and Korea.
Oh, yeah.
Before we, right after Cultural Revolution, we don't have any entertainment. So a lot of Chinese people are obsessed with Japanese movies, Japanese pop stars. A lot of Chinese.
All right, if we called your mom, would she know who Pink Lady was?
She might know them.
Can we call her?
I don't have my phone. Dawson took it. Yeah, we can call her.
Let's take
Paige,
bets.
give me my phone.
What do you think?
I think I'm gonna ask what's your name in Chinese. My mom probably knows.
Does your mom?
She's old.
Your mom knows Pink Lady.
I think she would know.
She knows
Paige.
of Pink Lady.
I'm pretty sure she knows. I'm gonna call her. Pink
Okay.
Lady is so famous here.
Yeah. All right. So you say she knows.
Yeah.
Do you think she'll know the Billy Bob Thornton commercial?
红淑女 is they call it in Chinese. Call it the red. She doesn't know the Billy Bob Thornton commercial, but she probably knows the Pink Lady. She
All
probably
right. I think she doesn't know Pink Lady.
is they call the red ladies in Chinese.
They're
We
called
made
the
them-
red ladies.
because the
They don't have
communist
pink.
communist is red color. We make everything red.
All right. Give her a call.
Okay.
Just call her. Put on speaker.
Okay.
Kiss. That a hit in the U.S. called Kiss in the Dark.
妈妈，我现在在这个电视节目上，我们想问你，你在中国听说过日本的这个合唱组织叫红淑女吗？两个日本女孩叫红淑女，70年代。
我完全不知道。
你不知道红淑女，那你知道日本的什么歌手？
I don't speak Chinese, but I know when I'm being called a homo.
红淑女 is red lady。那日本的歌手你知道都叫什么？70年代、80年代。
70年代、80年代哈，让我想一下。80年代我们是非常喜欢，一部电视剧是谢宇的，叫。
Hold on, is this really your mom?
就山口百惠和山口有和他们演的那个。
好
How
吧
do we know?
How do
Okay.
we know?
She said she didn't know Pink Lady, but she knows whatever by like Yaku Lily, whatever the 山口百惠 the Japanese singer.
She doesn't know Pink Lady?
No, no.
Ask her what's wrong with her.
你为什么不知道红淑女啊？你怎么回事啊，妈妈？你被时代潮流所抛弃了
让。我试试看。红淑女哈，
红淑女，
女是
Ask her if she thinks Jeff Altman's funny.
粉红淑女。你知道Jeff Altman 是谁吧？这个表演喜剧的这个人。
酒井法子。
哦，他们 they know. Okay,
She despises him.
no,
Big
they don't
beefy
know.
butt steaks.
是那个
She said 那个 means that in Chinese. Okay, it's not N word.
Okay, so she doesn't know the band Pink Lady, the Japanese band.
是不是？
你不知道粉家人是吧
我不知道。我
She didn't know.
How old's your mom?
She's 55.
Oh, she's right. Pink Lady prime. She's prime pink.
你也不知道
All right.
就算了吧，拜拜，妈妈。
Tell her thank you.
谢谢你，走吧。Okay, she doesn't know.
That's disappointing.
They are pink and red lady, we call it. Not a red lady. I just checked. Pink and red. Pink and red.
In Chinese?
Yes, pink and red ladies.
You wouldn't call them pink lady.
Well, no, we want to put the red in there because Chinese is communist red.
You wouldn't go like, but the band Steely Dan is called Steely Dan in Chinese, right?
We give different nicknames for American bands.
Oh, you do?
Like we call Taylor Swift Strawberry. We don't know why we call her Little Strawberry.
You didn't call her
Mei Mei.
Taylor Swift.
No, we call her nicknames Mei Mei. It means strawberry. It's cute.
What would Michael Jackson be?
Keep your son away from him? I don't know.
All right, so your mom doesn't know Pink Lady. That's disappointing, but I'm ready to move on. You want to hang out and do some news? We'll bring Mayhem in here.
Woo!
Yeah?
I miss him. He has a Japanese lady.
Oh, okay.
He
Maybe dating one of the
he's
Pink
a lady
Ladies.
with no pink lady.
Pink Lady's going strong. Working, getting together once in a while,
That's
doing
nice.
solo projects.
Nice.
Who greenlit Pink? I mean, it was one of those like Brandon Tartikoffs or something.
Couldn't have been Merv Griffin. I know that. He's got too much class for
That's
that.
too much class. Somebody from back in the day. All right, we'll take a break. We'll do the news right after that.
Hey team, Mark from Oregon. I've got your new placard for your bathroom. If the door's closed shut, don't interrupt. If the door's open wide, don't break your stride. If the door's cracked a hair, enter with care. Get it on.
You can leave us a message at 888-634-1744.
Adopt those simple rules, everybody. Your life will be so much easier. We have no bathroom confusion here.
That's true.
In well over a decade, no one has ever walked in on somebody on the pot. No one has ever stood outside when the door was closed and knocked when no one was in there. And no one's ever walked into a huge shitstorm because we have rules, we follow the rules, and it works.
Yes, and we should bring back the hash browns.
We got another song.
Ooh.
This one is about being trapped in a room and only being able to watch Pink Lady and Jeff.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, I don't have a Japanese wife anymore.
Oh.
Jeff Altman stole her.
Really?
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
It's a sore spot. I appreciate you bringing it to that.
Hello,
up.
Kitty. Become goodbye, Kitty.
Yeah, goodbye.
It's a tempura concession. I missed those days. All right, this is what the story is. Sir.
I've been riding through Alaska where the map just turns to white. Playing for loggers, lonely truckers in the cold November night. Haven't had real hash browns in what feels like half a year. Just tater pucks and frozen tots from towns that disappear. I check into my motel room, the wind beating on the roof, and the TV flickers only one show like some cosmic kind of spoof. 'Cause it's Pink Lady and Jeff. Lord, I'm running out of breath. First no hash browns, now Jeff Altman. Feels like fate is dealing death. And those two pink ladies dance, it puts me in a trance, 'cause they look like my ex-girlfriend did the night she left our last romance.
AI.
Mayhan, that's your life.
AI wrote that song in 3 seconds.
Wow.
We actually had to take two because we wanted to tie in hash browns.
But
That's
that's
a theme song for this episode.
Yeah, it totally is.
all right. So, news. What do you got?
Oh, you know what? First up, Bill Maher spars with Patton Oswalt over is hash browns better than... No, I'm just kidding. Is the Democrats gone too far left?
Because Patton is, Patton's lefty.
Yeah, and we have a clip here of
Okay.
them sparring it up on Club Random Podcast.
Yeah, it's tough for the serious lefties out there because they got to fucking deal with being wrong about everything, which is got to be tough because the problem here's the problem essentially. It's like you got into some club, right, and you're in that club for a million years, like let's just say.
Scientology?
Yeah, like Scientology. let's just say it was a club or even a biker gang. And you got your jacket and your colors and your leathers all, and you hung out with these guys and you rode with these guys.
I ride with the Latter-day Saints.
And I went with the up to the rock store every Sunday, and everything was good for a long time. And you had, this biker club. Well, what's it about? Well, it's about raising money for screwed up kids. We'll do a ride for the orphan kids. And we always recycle our stuff. Yeah, we'll drink some beers, but we throw that beer into the blue can and we recycle. And you go, all right, well, this is the club I'm in. I hope my son joins up when he's old enough. And I've been in this club, and my dad was in the club before I got in the club. And then at some point, they're having a meeting, and they're like, now look, we recycle, yep, and we raise money for the kids, yep. And we got our campaign about hash browns, a hash brown awareness campaign.
Standard.
Great. Loving all that. Love me some Pink Lady and Jeff, right? Oh, and by the way, a chick is a dude and a dude is a chick, and a chick can be a dude and a dude can be a chick, and you don't have to cut your cock off, and you can use whatever locker room you want, okay?
What?
And then you go, what was that last part?
Again?
You can have a beard and a cock and balls and walk into the ladies' locker room and shake your dick around and do whatever the fuck you want. That's part of what we're...
Well, how much eyeshadow does this bearded man have on?
None. He just says you do. Now, here's the problem. A lot of guys don't want to get out of the gang. They still got the colors, they still got the jacket, and they've been riding with them for so long that they go, all right, well... All right, so you're saying we're going to raise money for the kids and awareness about hash browns, and then a dude can be a chick and a chick can be a dude, and there's 15 genders, and I got to use your pronouns. Yeah. All right, but if we just kind of limit that, then I think I can still hang in the gang. And then they go, no, we got to open the border. We want a wide open border. And we want to raise taxes on everybody to pay for a bunch of shit, like guys getting transgendered surgery in prison, let's say, if you're an illegal. And then they go, God damn it, I got this jacket, and it's got all the embroidery on it. And some of the people, like Bill Maher, go, I'm not sure if I want to keep riding with you guys because this sounds nuts. And then the other half, who are ride or diers, have to make an ass of themselves trying to explain what the club's up to and somehow talk it away. But they can't because the club's getting crazier and crazier. Oh, and by the way, if something like COVID comes around, we got to make sure and lock all the schools and lock you in your home. And it didn't come from a lab in Wuhan. It came from a pangolin wet market. So let's get all that straight, too. And then a lot of people went, well, you're too fucking crazy for me to ride with you guys anymore. I got to find another group to go ride with. And that's what Bill's doing. But there's still some ride or diers. And those people have to just sit there and look like idiots trying to explain all their horse shit. And that's the time we're living in.
I'm so happy I bought a house in Austin.
Oh, smart.
I'm going to move there for the tax, and I can call my son retarded without getting kicked out because he is a little slow. My daughter is smart, but she's a cunty. I don't want her to try to cut me out from her life when she turns 18. I need to control her continually so she can ensure her success.
I'm just going to try my luck with the Hells Angels.
Yeah. All right. So your daughter you can control.
I want to, but she's gonna outsmart me and use the California. I'm my own person. But my son, I need to discipline him, and I can't do it with the school now. They have a I can't pronounce participation trophy.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce it. They don't deserve it. Nobody should have it. If you are a number two, you're number one loser. You don't deserve any trophy. You should know you are not special, and
that's good.
You
That's
don't belong
capitalism.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I believe in my money, and if I'm paying my due, I'm not paying anyone's surgery. I want to get my boobs done first.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would pay for those versus paying a transgender operation for a prisoner.
I just feel like if you want to transition, is your right. You should sell your kidney to pay for the surgery because organs is expensive.
Yeah.
You
I
can pay
think
for
that's
it. I believe.
deductible.
Yeah, I believe in people's rights, but I don't believe in me paying for anything. I'm cheap.
Yeah,
I'm a cheap Chinese person.
I concur.
Yes, I change club. The only club I believe in is money club. Whatever is getting more money, that's where I go.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, I don't know what to say.
You got it?
Yes, that's what.
All right. What do you got? Sorry.
Hey,
Man.
next up, the House Republicans said to vote nearly unanimously for the release of the Epstein files. The day is here. Yeah.
There is a thing, you can kind of get to the truth. You can get to the truth if you just sort of reverse engineer things sometimes, which is there's a lot of talk about what do they got on Trump? What do they got? What's in that Epstein file on Trump? Well, the Democrats were in charge for the last 4 years and they didn't drop anything. So if they had something on Trump, they surely would have dropped it because they were doing everything they could do to disqualify him from running. So it makes sense that if there's something in that file and they had the file and they were in charge and whether it was dropped or not, we would know it by now.
Yeah.
That's what
Well, you're discounting the fact that there may be new evidence gathered recently that would, implicate people.
There may, listen, I don't claim to know anything other than it doesn't logically make sense that they had the file.
Yeah,
for
they
4
would have
years and
dropped
they
it
didn't drop
100%.
If
for
there
those
was a
years,
couple pages in there, a couple pictures in there that made Trump look bad, we would know about it by now. But I don't know. Something new? I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and they're going to release, they're expected to release it. And once the measure is passed in the House, Senate Republicans will have to vote on it. So there's some steps here. And then there's already reportedly enough support for it there. And Trump is expected to sign it if it passes.
I expect a lot of suicide after that.
I don't know that your culture has dignity, and so they commit suicide.
Yes, they kill themselves.
You can't shame our culture. We don't kill ourselves.
We
should, but we don't.
They just make a deal and just keep going.
Yeah, our only group that we have that really kill themselves are like school shooters.
Oh, yes.
They kill themselves. But the rest of us, we don't kill ourselves. We should. Some of us should.
Yeah, I don't know why.
There's a waspy element in the culture where we're like, God will not let me into heaven if I hang myself.
Is that why? It's because of religion?
Yeah, I think
so. Your version of Bill Cosby would have killed themselves.
Yeah, of shame. Yeah, like here in America, ain't no shame.
Yeah, Bill Kim, or whatever your version of Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
I think it would be Lee.
Yeah, his wife was defending him. That's hilarious.
What I'm saying is if there was some guy who was a beloved figure who was the father to all the Chinese, China's dad and stuff, and then at some point all the roofie and rape shit came out, they'd fall on their sword.
Yeah, they will kill themselves first. And
we don't do that.
That's interesting. This is interesting.
Now, Epstein may have done it, but I don't think so.
Someone else did it to him. Someone else killed him, I think.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Maybe pink ladies went there and took him, killed him. Pink ladies.
All right, what
Next up, billionaire MAGA donor Bill Ackman shares some dating advice for young men.
No, I don't want to hear any dating advice from billionaire.
Well, neither did the internet. He has been ruthlessly mocked. His statement is to walk up to a woman at a coffee shop and say, "May I meet you?
May I meet you?
May I meet you?" Would that work on you? May I meet you? What if I was a hot cowboy?
Yes, I will meet you. I'll be like, yes, I will meet you. Yes.
Right,
I know he's a billionaire. I'm just going to make a deal.
Usually I say it as a warning. I may meet you.
I spell meat M-E-A-T.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yes.
All right, let me say this. This is the reason why no advice is good advice for this. Because women have many different approaches in terms of the way they receive things. If there is a guy at your office, like a guy you work with, there's always a creepy guy at the office, and then there's always a cool guy at the office. And if the cool guy comes up and gives you a compliment on your dress or whatever that is, then you're flattered and you take it as good. But if the creepy guy does it, you report him to HR.
It's the HR meme.
Right. So he gets into trouble.
Yeah.
So what's the advice? Go up and compliment the receptionist on how she looks in her dress? Well, not if you're a creepy guy. That's bad.
Yeah.
If you're George Clooney, then it's good.
But if you stand a good far way away and go, "May I meet you?"
Yeah.
you might have a shot.
It's a billionaire move. It's only reserved to billionaires.
So it says, I hear from many young men, they find it difficult to meet young women in a public setting. In other words, the online culture has destroyed the ability to spontaneously meet strangers. As such, I thought I would share a few words that I used in my youth to meet someone that I found compelling. I would ask, may I meet you? Before engaging further conversation. I almost never got a no. Well, it's a tough thing to say. I did, when I was at the bottom of my ladydom, I was at a place like the Sagebrush Cantina, and there was a nice-looking woman sitting at a table with her friend, and there was an open chair, and I walked up and I said, mind if I join you? And she looked up at me and she said, why? And then I just kept walking. And that's when I realized not to try to talk to people that were good looking in an environment like that. But that
Maybe
was,
she's flirting with you. She wants to say
no,
why.
you know what it is? Women, they smell the stink of failure.
No, but this
on
is
you.
pre-improv class because you didn't yes and nothing. You were like,
My
and
girlfriend
walked off.
dumped me. I had to look in the stench
Oh,
of failure.
yeah.
Oh, I
Women's-
see.
Failure
Yeah,
on me.
yeah.
And she was like,
Yes, she's sniffing
Loser.
blood. Yeah,
Get outta
the
here.
shark nose.
right, the
Yeah.
shark nose.
Yeah.
1 ounce, just a drop
Just a
of loser
blood.
in
Yeah.
a sea.
Drop a breakup.
They
Dries out the
smell it.
pussy.
Smell
Yeah,
it.
dries out the pussy.
I was out like, I got to get back on that horse. Boom, shot down.
Too soon.
But
Yeah.
also, your tactics were way off. Two girls having a meeting. No way. You got to pull up, saddle up next to somebody doing their homework there, young Adam. You know,
It was tough. Let's see, what are we looking at?
Bill Ackman's dating. Oh, this is some of the. They wrecked them online. Yeah, on Twitter. Like, doctor, are you sexually active? Me. I listened to Bill Ackman's dating advice. Doctor says a simple no would suffice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Leave the guy alone.
Just roasted him.
He's
Yeah.
just being quaint.
Well, next up, Amy Schumer has erased any evidence she was ever plus sized from Instagram.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
thoughts?
It's just like, you made your whole fortune and career and identity as the fat girl. Same with Lizzo. Lizzo was fat shaming other fat bitches. I just keep it on. Like I used to be fat and life told me that my life is much better. Now I lost weight. Just be honest. But they wanted to, I just think it's so fucking stupid to have a double standard to like erase your identity before. Yes, I was ugly, but I'm going to make sure people know I was ugly. That's why I'm cool now. Like I'm not going to erase my ugly photos when I was a little Chinese boy. It's fine. It's part of me. But you were fat, and that made you who you are. And now she's very skinny now. She's literally a size 4, I think. And she's also tall with nice legs. I think she's soon going to get injection on her lips. She's going to simply just be like, you know what? I no longer like my tiny baby bird
Full
lips.
cybernetic. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
she's
she
gonna
lost 30 pounds taking Ozempic. Like, that's the big deal.
Just be honest. I don't know. Like you can't erase.
Well, it's a weird thing. Every woman wants to be thin and beautiful.
Yes.
And they all do. And then the ones that say they don't are lying.
Yes.
And so what they tried to do is go, look, I'd like to be skinny, but I don't want to fucking put down this ham sandwich. So what if I went on some sort of crusade to talk America into thinking that my fat ass was hot, and then we can get a bunch of corporate shills like Dove soap and everyone on Madison Avenue to cave because we'll make it super popular to think that all shapes and all sizes are sexy. Look, here's the bottom line, and all, you don't need fuck whatever Dove soap is telling you is sexy or whatever it is. When you take the most eligible bachelors in the world, when you take the guys who can date whoever they want, and maybe sometimes it's a friend of yours who just does really well with women, or George Clooney. Has George Clooney ever dated a fat bitch? The answer, no. his fucking girlfriend is skinny as a fucking rail because that's what they do. Now, he'll give you a bunch of speeches about all shapes being wonderful and it's in the eye of the beholder and sexy women come in all different sizes. Why don't you date a fat bitch then, George? How come it's only fucking models? It's all fucking skinny chicks. That's all. And by the way, the hottest, most eligible dudes, whoever they are, the last 100 years of Hollywood, anybody. Now, once in a blue moon, a Hugh Jackman shows up. But his wife was a skinny bitch, and then she gets to be big.
And he
but
left.
because they've been married for 28 years, and then at some point, he
left.
moves on.
Yeah.
Right, okay, that's it. So the standard is not what Dove soap tells you, or what Madison Avenue tells you, or what Lizzo tells you. The standard is the guys who get to fuck whoever they want, who do they fuck? And if the answer is skinny, tall chicks, then that's what we're into.
Yeah, I like a good torta from time to time.
You like a torta?
Yeah,
likes your
but
weight?
Claro que sí.
how was the Japanese chick?
Oh yeah, she's great. What do you mean?
She's skinny.
Oh yeah,
not
of course.
dating anymore.
Obviously,
She's gone. Yeah, she betrayed you. I think Adam. I think a lot of times, like men is always shameless. A man would hit on a girl who is out their league. But the problem is dating apps has made women delusional. Because on dating apps, you are a ugly bitch and you get swept by really hot guys. He just wants to fuck you. He's not a match for you. But they think he likes the way I look. He likes I am 200 pounds overweight.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's he just want to do a quick drop.
We do this thing where it's like fat chicks are hot and poor people are noble. But the second you can make a buck or take a shot to get skinny and then get rich, everyone jumps on it immediately. So,
Well, we're in the early days of this. This weight loss drug is kind of magical. People are like completely changing themselves,
Yeah.
you know, and I get it. I totally, if you can use some type of substance to help you, there's no USADA testing you. You're not cheating in the Olympics. Hell, Amy Schumer can erase every damn, her fat era
there's a
is over.
psychological
Yeah.
thing going on, Mayhem.
Yeah.
You can't spell USADA without you.
Yes.
Understand? You know, you're weak. You don't have what it takes.
You know, it's true. I agree with you that you should do this thing natural, but hey, everyone's going to use a cheat code.
Erasing all of the past photos is it's crazy. Her tracks are too big to cover.
By the way, she's been in 11 movies where
Yeah.
she was a fat ass. What's
Yeah.
she going to
Yeah,
do?
she's gonna tell them she's wearing a fat suit.
She's like,
She just wants to put her best fat forward.
And next thing you know, she's
I
gonna
got
get
it.
the nose done and get a lip injection. It's just gonna if
She's
she's
going to be the ultimate Newport Beach wife. I
yeah,
get
she's
it.
gonna be yeah.
it's so funny. Like, no matter how rich, how successful, how anything, they trade it all in to be a hottie.
Yeah, they
Ribbon
all
Wilson,
end up looking
big,
like
the fat
Bezos'
girl,
wife.
Ribbon Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, she lost weight
Yep.
and
No,
she
that-
lost
this
her
is a
career
common
too.
thing.
I think.
She did. I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Because she was known as this whimsical, chubby chick, and now she's,
Want to be a because she had a pretty face. She's just like a hot Adele.
yeah. And then what happened? And now she's very skinny, and she did one movie. I don't know if
I don't know. You cannot become Margot Robbie.
It's
I don't
like
know what to
if
say.
you just suddenly spoke perfectly crisp English.
I don't know. I'll
You
become.
got to get back to your roots and talk
I'll
a little
become
Bobby.
Hanoi Hannah. GI, surrender. Your country lying to you. They give you money when you die.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, wait.
Before and after.
Yeah, do a little more.
Little
Yeah, I could
side
be-
by
I could
side.
be-
Hanoi Hannah.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. Yeah.
GI, you have blue eye. Your country punch you on the face. Don't care about you. You stay in Vietnam. You teach English in our school
Yeah, I'll be.
for free.
That needs to
picture,
be a GTA 6
I should play
radio
her. I should
station.
play
yeah,
Hanoi
you
Hannah.
should. You
Yeah,
should.
all right. So I'm just me and Mayhem are a couple of GIs,
Yeah.
and we're just in
We're in the shit.
country.
Yeah,
we're in the
it's raining.
shit.
It's been raining for 40 days.
It's raining, and we're
Yes.
just sitting in there. We got our ponchos on. It's
Can't
been
find
raining.
any hash browns.
No hash browns.
Hey, they play the Eagles on this radio
Oh
station.
no!
You want to check them out?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right. Oh
Turn the
no,
radio-
they're at ad break or something.
Turn the radio on.
Yeah, GI, I am Hanoi Hannah. You country has abandoned you. They don't give a fuck about you. You can come to our restaurant. We can put our egg roll in your asshole. They don't want anything to do with you. Your mom, your wife already moved on. He's sucking big black cock now. Your wife, you don't know what your son is. Nobody want you.
Hold on.
Hey, Ace, fuck Nixon.
I'm getting depressed. I came over here. I thought this was a worthy endeavor. That's a big word for a 19-year-old. would have been the shit in Vietnam, but I signed up for, this is my second tour, bro, but this Hanoi Hannah.
Hey, get back to digging that foxhole, Carolla.
Oh, man, I'm getting depressed. Turn that radio up again.
You want crispy, sexy Vietnam hotties? We come here, suck your cock, give you a massage at the same time. You drink here, hero. You don't go America. They give you money when you die.
Playing the good stuff. Get in here.
When you already died, you already go to hell. Stay here. It's cheaper.
Oh.
Your mom already move on. Your wife sucking other cocks.
Now I'm feeling kind of depressed. We should change the station.
I don't know. It's the only one that'll play. It's all John Fogerty. That's all I've heard since I've been
yesterday they
here.
played Freebird.
Freebird? That didn't come out for another year and a half. I'm listening to all Fogerty. You're living in the future with Freebird. What year do you think Freebird was? Like 70?
Like 75.
75? Yeah. This fucking thing only went. We had this shit wrapped up in 74, bud. Freebird came out a year after the war ended, so I don't know what you're listening to. I'm listening to Fogerty. Credence.
November of 74.
November.
Yeah, 74.
End of 74. NAM ended in 74, but when? Maybe it got in under the... You were in the shit. You were in the rear with the gear listening to Fogerty. Wait a minute, turn that radio up again. I want to hear what this bitch has to say.
GI, you don't understand. Your country give you money when you die. Vietnam cannot be fucked with. We don't fuck us, we fuck you back. Paris, France try to fuck us. We took their baguette, we fuck them in the asshole. China try to fuck with us. We don't let them fuck with us. America is going to done. America is done. You stay here. You teach English for free. You get free blowjob, free bang me sandwich. You bang me, I bang you.
Oh, man. It says Freebird came out in 73.
Yeah, you got that
Yeah, it was a
painted
single.
black tape?
It was released as a single in 74 for some reason.
Oh, okay. And Vietnam was over in 74, right?
Yeah, I believe
sure.
so.
So I'm in
Look it
there,
up.
Bangkok Betty with the playing that song?
We were all pretty pulled out by like 72, 73.
Sorry,
I think.
man. My history is off.
No, you was pretty. Technically, Freebird was out during Vietnam.
Right.
Wait a second, man.
What? Uh-oh.
The Vietnam War officially ended April 30th, 1975.
Yeah, but there's some skirmishes.
All right. Well, maybe we were. Turn up Freebird. Let's see. Let's hear a little Freebird. Jiaoying, come on.
Oh, yeah, here she is again.
You know the song Free Bird. If you want your bird, you feel free. You want your bird to be free. Your boss no longer blue. You surrounded now. GS surrounded. Your country do not give a fuck about you. Uncle Sam has been bought and paid many, many times. You stay here. We give you good life. You stay here. Bang me. I bang you. You go to Bangkok. We Bangkok together.
I'm thinking of voting Democrat.
Yeah, me too. All right, Jiaoying, you got to get on a phone call. So I am told. Maybe it's your mom calling. Maybe she remembers Pink Lady.
I hope so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
let me-
I hope my mom.
Oh,
I don't call her. I'm gonna take the call. I have to take it. If I don't, I take it. She'll kill me.
What species are you? Is the name of the special. Hulu and Disney live shows all over the place, man. Wow. Where should we go to find all your live shows? your dates?
JiaoyingComedy.com. JiaoyingComedy.com. I'm coming all over the world.
Mm-hmm. All right. Go check out Jiaoying Summers. Mayhem.
December 6th, Thunder Studios got two guys fighting.
And me, Texas. This